Hi everyone. Oh look, I'm just putting my fancy jacket on. Should we go full collar? I don't know. Yeah, what do you think? More cash or not? I don't know. We'll see how it goes over the next period of time that I'm talking to you because I don't know how long it'll be. How is everyone? I see lovely chats already started. Hello, hello Mark. Hello Axel. Hello Jelly. Hope I'm saying that right. I want to say it right. It sounds cool. Hello, Peter, who is currently at PAX West, so he can't check in. But he's there, and he'll be in the chat. Hello, Mehador. Hello, Ellie. Hey, everyone. So there's an exciting one. One, I'm wearing this, which you might be like, why are you wearing this? Which all will be revealed. But yeah, there's a bunch of fun topics to talk about. Firstly, people have started getting Andromeda's Edge, which is super, super cool. We are getting loads of the people are starting to post videos. Today I just watched like an hour and a bit long thing, and there was like 30 minutes of them talking about how much they loved it, which was awesome. Thank you for enjoying my hat, Alan. It is an epic hat. We've been seeing loads of pictures. There was someone hugging their copy of Andromeda's Edge, which is sort of a workout to sort of do that. I'm very impressed. And yeah, people have started playing it, which is really exciting. And that's going to be Australia, China. I think Canada has started getting them as well. Pretty sure on that. I'm sure Peter will correct me in the comments. But yeah, so not long until the US and then Europe, which is all very, very exciting. I think a bunch of you in Europe may have just got some emails, and those emails will be just checking your address is correct so that when they get the products, they can get it all out quicker. So that's why you've got those, which is really exciting. But yeah, so feel free to chat in the comments about if you've got it and if you're playing it, and so far which factions you've enjoyed and what's your favorite part of the game. The guy hugging was in Canada. Well, there we go. Can't wait to teach my local groups wearing my Andromeda's Edge t-shirt. I wanted to grab my Andromeda's Edge t-shirt. I was in a hurry. I went to the toilet, came back, and I went Andromeda's Edge or Critter Kitchen. And then I thought this would be quite amusing, so I should have worn my Andromeda's Edge t-shirt. Hopefully here in a few weeks. Fingers crossed. That's not a fingers crossed. I just can't really do it. Anyway. Canada copies are confirmed arriving from the horse's mouth or from Peter. But yeah, so also we're going to talk about something that we did that we've been keeping stum about, which was we held a retreat with Lucky Duck Games this weekend. We held it, and it was in Santa Rosa. We invited a bunch of content creators to this beautiful house owned by Corey Thompson. I think that's his surname. And it's like a gamer's paradise. It's got one of those ladders that you want, like, you know, from Beauty and the Beast, in front of a load of board games. And there's board games in every part of the house that could have them. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It was beautiful weather. It's actually cooler there than it was here. So what we're doing, UK, what we're doing. But yeah, and I want to just talk a bit about it and what we got up to, because we did a lot of different things, and they've got some photos to make this a little bit more interesting for you. I, as you all know, film a lot. Photos, I like taking photos. I have an A-level in it, but I mostly film these days. It's like my natural response is to film. The amount of times I've gone to take a selfie with someone and they're like, "Oh, we're filming," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, this is what I do." So I have some photos to show you, but there is also a vlog coming to our TikTok and then Instagram, a little video, and also a few other creators have been posting as well, which we'll talk about in a minute, which is really exciting. So I'm just going to put this picture up for a second, because what's it going to do to me? It's going to make me tiny. Look how small I am. This is hilarious. Maybe we want to go with like, no, that didn't work. That's it. I will. Oh, there we go. That's better. I'm not tiny anymore. I film a lot as a, what's that say? Dwelling's your favorite game, so I can't wait for Andromeda's Edge. Yes. You film a lot as a content creator? No, I don't I don't film much, just a smidge, just a smidge. I like photos, do you? Yeah, I not on this, obviously. uh, go lower, then you perfectly fit on the bore. Do I? So this is, if you can see it, there's some deer, and in the darkness there is a mummy deer, which is really exciting. I realise I'm using my mouse to show you, which you can't see, but there was loads of deer there, which was really sweet, which will feed into something later on. But yes, there were lots of deer. The amount of times we would just stop and turn and look out a window, and there was just a baby deer right there. What are baby deer called? Excellent question. I'll put this to the group. What are baby deer called? Fawn? No, I don't know. As they found out while playing some party games this weekend, I am not good at thinking of words quickly. We did play a bunch of games and happy to talk about those. The deer came up to the house every morning. I mean, did we feed them? Is that what it was? Does Corey feed them? I don't know. Fawns. So I do know what they're called. Bambi. Bambi. I love it. Fawns. So I do know what they're called. I'm just not confident in my knowledge. Good stuff. So yeah, over the weekend we played Critter Kitchen and Andromeda's Edge, as well as some other games by Lucky Duck Games, including Tranquility, The Ascent, Nestlings, and Captain Obvious. So those are a bunch of games being played. Our focus was obviously on Critter Kitchen and Andromeda's Edge, to which we played. I want to set up for Andromeda's Edge. Every time I walked in, someone was setting it up, packing it down, or playing it. I felt like one morning we walked in and there it was already being set up and being played. So it was being played a lot, which is awesome. And everyone that played it had a fantastic time. They kept talking about it and wanting to know more about it. So yeah, there was a 2v2 game, and I'm sure Peter will tell you more about it when when he's back. Because I didn't get to see it, because when they're filming, let me see, I don't have a shot of filming Andromeda's Edge. Let me put a shot of Andromeda's Edge up anyway, though, just so we've got a photo. But yeah, basically, when they're filming, Tim Chuan and all of his team all got this stuff out, and you're not meant to be in there unless there's a reason for you to be there. So I didn't want to just like make any noises or anything. So I was doing other things like filming content or making other silly things, which you'll find out about eventually. We made some fun stuff. But I didn't get to see the 2v2, but I've heard that it was rather brutal, and some players did very, very well and some players struggled. But you know, that sometimes happens with these things. But really exciting to get a 2v2 film so you guys see what it's like, which is awesome. But yeah, it went very well. And Jason here, this is Jason, EasyCat, EZEEKAT, did a fantastic job playing, and also made a little video, which he posted within about a day of being there. So you can go watch that on his various channels, Instagram, YouTube. I think it's on here. It's on various places, and it did so well. So yeah, incredible video. It did a fantastic job taking a giant game into a 1-minute video. So, you know, really, really lovely of him to do that, along with making content about Critter Kitchen as well. You know, couldn't stop him. I love it. Then we also had. Let me bring up the photo of everyone together so I can say like who was there at the stage. Oh, it's so tiny with me. Let me make that big. I'm mini now, and that's big, but maybe I'm as big as my own picture. Who knows? Pete says, Ellie says Jason has the best content. He also does book content, which is how I originally found him. I know he does books, TV. He watches TV and tells you about it, and he does board games as well. I found him through board games, I think. But yeah. Jason was my teammate in TV2. He did a fantastic job with the Flame Cubers, most points for playing thematically. Yeah, he does love playing thematically. Art is a big thing for Jason, just like me and Cardboard Alchemy. But yeah, here's everyone together, a bunch of people. We've got some of the videographers. There's Barnes there. There's Jenna, Grant, Jeremy. The people hidden. You see Brad hidden away there, and Peter. Can we post that picture to the Discord? You can. People are already posting this picture around, so it's not a secret picture or anything. I'm sure we could put it in there. There's Danny. This is a beautiful backdrop that we got made for Critic Kitchen, which is mostly covered in people at this point. And these are all the games that we played, or we filmed. We played more games than that. But yeah, it was really lovely. Everyone mingled and got different games played. And when they weren't filming, they played more games. You can tell everyone loved it. Also, some very talented players. They pick up games so fast. So fast. But yeah, and what else did we play? So we did 2 games of Andromeda's Edge. We also filmed some other content to post for you. As you know, we've been making a bunch of content to post on our YouTube to help you learn how to do things, etc. We've already had a fantastic video from Tim Chuon where he shows how to set it up and how to play it. If you haven't seen it, definitely give it a watch because it's, 1, beautiful, and 2, it's really entertaining. I really like when he sort of talks to, he asks himself a question. Well, how do we do that then, Tim? Well, I find that very amusing. But, he was doing that whilst he was also here filming with us. So Tim's absolutely incredible, as well as his team. So, yeah, I've got a shot of him standing on a table here. Are there new videos on the horizon for Critic Kitchen? Absolutely. We'll be making more content as soon as we're at a point where, we can film more content. We did film 2 videos of it with the latest version of it this weekend. It's not finished. It's not like approved for print in that sense. It's just that we're working through different things. But that was like the latest copy, and it looks stunning. It looks stunning. But yeah, definitely going to be more. I'm just gonna find that picture of of Tim, and put it back to me not being tiny. Maybe we'll leave it at that for now. I don't mind being tiny. That's me. Oh look, I'm wearing the exact same thing. Let me see if I can reenact this vision. No, I can't without turning around. That'd be weird. But yeah, we had a 7-player game of Critic Kitchen on this beautiful Rathskeller table. I really want it, not only because it's purple, but because it was really lovely. Maybe not one that Tim stands on. So to be able to film everyone at all angles, we put this backdrop here, and then there was a camera here, a roaming camera here, and then a camera behind me outside, so you could catch everyone playing at the same time. So yeah, it's a beautiful backdrop, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, so basically, and then there's a camera here, which is on a C stand, which is a big metal L-shaped stand, which holds a camera top down, which we used as well to make some other content because it was very handy. But yeah, 7-player, and the 7-player was amazing. I got to play. I was the expert, although I haven't played it in as long because the last time I did like proper playthroughs of it would have been at Essen last year when I was doing the demos. So this time actually, because a few of these played it the day before and then the day before, they were more experts than me. Peter is so excited for that backdrop going in the office behind me. Absolutely, yeah. We'll keep Andromeda's Edge for a while, then we'll slowly slide the critters in. Absolutely nice memories we made. It was so funny. There were so many hilarious moments, and I would love to play more 7-player games of this. It was brilliant. We called it Chaos Mode because we included carts. We included the More Monkey, which I can explain if anyone wants. Let me see if I can remember it as the expert. So the More Monkey goes with your boar. If you pick him up, it goes with your boar. And then when he goes out, you get more items to choose from, and you take 1 extra item. But the monkey stays there so other people could pick it, or it goes back down to the soup kitchen. Pretty sure that's right. But yeah, the More Monkey is just a fun one to have out, especially with 7 players. Make a nice wallpaper for my daughter's room. Oh my goodness, should we make wallpaper? I have no say in us doing that, but that's a great idea. There's computer wallpaper. Everyone wants it as wallpaper. The way these banners are made, they're actually like big piece of fabric that zips on. And the first, when Peter opened it, I genuinely thought it was like a bedspread. I was like, yes, this is fantastic. You've given me a bedspread. I would very much like this. Like, no, it's a banner. So yeah, what else happened during the 7-player? We all had restaurateurs as well. And Grant actually had Kitjoy's one. And I'm not going to say who won or anything, but he did very well because like he used Kitjoy very well and he really knows how to play this. He is an expert. So it's really cool. That's your personal favorite 7-player Critic Kitchen with all the fixings. Yes, absolutely. It was so fun and there was so much going on and we all talked about our favorite things about the game. And some of the times it was mentioned that we really enjoyed that when you had the different zoo chefs out, because we also had 2 lots of zoo chefs coming out, which is sort of recommended for a 7-player, so people get more opportunities. You just had no idea what was going to be happening, because yeah, you could guess they're going to go there with their boar or they're going to go there with their mouse, but then you're like, but what zoo chef do they have? Is that going to affect like when I go there? Oh no, they've got a faster zoo chef, or they've got something that affects me. Like it's so fascinating. We had a lot of fun, and Barnes did so well as they barely played it, and they just had to like pick it up as they went along. And this is definitely not recommended for first play to jump in with all the fixings, but they did a fantastic job. Yeah, Peter agrees with all the fixings is amazing. My way to play. I'm sad you didn't get to play, but you got to watch it. We've got some other funny pictures of this one. So speaking of the deer, lovely Danny Standering. You can see what's going on here. Danny Standering was enjoying a coffee, couldn't find a mug to put it in, or maybe could and chose this instead. But got this gravy boat. Do you call it a gravy boat over there? I don't know. Put it in that, but there's 2 holes in the gravy boat, so proceeded to sort of pour it into her mouth at opportune moments, and it was very, very funny. And we called it Frank the deer. So Frank has memory. I have worse pictures than this of her with this, but I was being respectful. I chose this one. I was like how angry Grant looks. And Jason is struggling to breathe because it's so funny. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. I hope Danny finds a replacement to enjoy in their personal life. I've definitely had days where I need a gravy boat worth of coffee. I could do it with chai, that's for sure. I've definitely filled like a milkshake jug thing with like ice cold chai. Definitely. Gotta be done. It's gotta be done. And it was Sunday, she needed it. But yeah, that was lots of fun. And also got this lovely picture of the team together. I have another picture where Brad is sort of very upset with me because the day before we'd played Mission Catastrophe and I stole one of Brad's cards. Now, Mission Catastrophe is the first game that Cardboard Alchemy made. Thought it'd be fun to play. It was. And in the game, you steal stuff. You get in people's ways. That's the game. But Brad was not impressed when I took one of his cards. So, but I put the nice picture up just to be nice to Brad. There's no animosity here. Get it? Animosity? No. But yeah, we had a great time. Some more pictures here. Oh, Corey picked us for a coffee card to play, so this all fit. Absolutely, yes, Corey picked all the cards, which was awesome. But yeah, this also we helped film some other ones for Lucky Duck Games, including Tranquility, and this was me and Danny and Grant playing that. Also with Jason, who's not in the photo. Just many fantastic photo opportunities, so many expressive faces. Hey, it's Jenna. This is Jenna. And Jenna has just put a video out about the retreat, which is incredibly calming. It's very, very calming. So yeah, Peter's offering to send me more pictures, but I'm going to tell you now, I've got to turn them into PDFs, so probably can't do that right now, but thank you. We'll do it another time. We'll do it next week. Animosity. Yes, I love a pun. But yeah, Jenna, let me find a picture of... Here we go. It was much neater looking. We just had a lot of stuff out, but Jenna especially wore a star-shaped top for Critic Kitchen, and then we put her in one of these, just sort of cover it up. But definitely go watch Jenna's video after this, because I'm fascinating. And it's really lovely and really calming, and you made the weekend seem even more chill. It was chill, but even more chill. I don't know how you do that. It's a skill. Maybe it was the music. I feel like you need to be the soundtrack to my life because it seemed incredibly calming and it was very lovely. And if you are curious, there were gift bags, and Jana does open up a gift bag in her video, so you can see what was in there because we had fun making those. So yeah. But yeah, also I've actually like scribbled over this, but part of the other Critti Kitchen content that we made is, do you remember during PotionCon, Grant and I did a fun challenge where I would describe a critter and he would have to draw it? Well, that was one of my favorite things in PotionCon, so we thought we'd do it again. We thought we'd do it again, but this time Barnesonator helped, who is an absolute joy. Definitely check them out on Twitch. They are so funny. But I've scribbled over it, so you can't see what he was drawing because I'm not going to spoil it. But we did a lot, so we've got a bunch of them to show, and we're going to start revealing them closer to the release of Critti Kitchen. Well, that's the plan so far. We've not fully discussed it, but look at these fun banners in the background. But yeah, it was really funny. This one I've scribbled over is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen, so I'm very excited for you to see it. But yeah, it was really fun. Jenna says, I got a dragon, my dream. There's like 3 more to collect now. You gotta move on. But yes, watch her video to find out which one she got. But yeah, Grant and Barnes did so well in this challenge. Poor Grant, I genuinely think he's a true artist at heart. I think if he wasn't given only 1 minute to draw, he could do some incredible things. But you know, we give him a minute, and that's how that goes. Here's a fun picture of Peter that he doesn't know I've got here, where he looks very serious because he is trying to make the most complicated wine bottle opener work. And I still don't fully understand what it was meant to do. Was it meant to pour the wine out? I don't know. I really don't know. It was to give everyone wine at the end of a Critti Kitchen game. It's a fun little thing. But yeah, I think you got it working, I believe. I still don't fully know. But you know, in the old days they used swords, and now we have whatever that is. So good stuff. But yeah, that was very amusing. And I think you can spot Peter in Jenna's video as well. I spotted him in that. But yeah, what else have I got here? Because I only put 10 pages in here, so I may have shown a lot of them already. Probably have. But yes, I do have a list of stuff just in case I forget, because I am still a little bit jet lagged, because when you fly 10 hours and then you fly 10 hours back in short succession, it kind of messes with your timing. I'm already a late sleeper. I go to bed quite late. But add to that, Alex is in the chat. Where is he? There he is. One of the designers of Critti Kitchen. Hello. But add to that, just I'm naturally now going to bed way too late, and I need to sort that out, basically. So yeah, I've written a list of stuff that happened so that I can remember. So let me just look at that list. Let me just have a quick look at my notes, which were closed. Excellent. Just perfect. Thank you, computer. But yeah, so we actually filmed 2 games of Critti Kitchen. One was a 5-player where everyone wore these, and one was the 7-player. So we've got a normal 5-player mode and then chaos mode with everything. And then yeah, we filmed 2v2 of Andromeda's Edge, and then a 4-player Andromeda's Edge, which actually we had Tim Chew on in that one. Did he play the Wolf Guardian Howlers? I didn't check. Did he play his faction? Peter, tell me, please. Thank you. I never checked, but surely he would. I mean, I guess maybe he didn't get a choice. Maybe he got given 3 and he was like, no. But yeah. Also, Jason also made a video about Critti Kitchen, which was lovely. You can go watch that, so you can see where it's at in terms of production, which is looking really good, looking absolutely beautiful. The wine contraption was a way to open the wine bottle without taking out the cork. A gas is introduced to the bottle and the wine comes out the top, but it all stays sealed. Wild. I wondered if Tim played in the game, in his game, if he played the Wolf Guardian Howlers. I was curious. Let me put a slightly better picture up. I'm sure Peter's enjoying this picture being up for ages. Let's put this nice picture of everyone up. I was just curious if he played himself, if he got to play the wolf pack. Also, I mean, you could, if you go and check out a lot of people, all these different people, check out Jeremy and Jenna and Grant and Jason, and Danny. They posted like lots of little bits and pieces, and I'm sure there'll be more coming out about this retreat. But also, then eventually, once Tim has had a moment to breathe, start editing all these big videos. So yeah. Oh, how was Nestlings, by the way? So I didn't get to play it. I didn't get a chance to play it. I played a bunch of games, but I didn't get a chance to play Nestlings, even though I really wanted to. But everyone seemed to have a really good time. Everyone said they really enjoyed it. And there will be a video out about it, so you can watch it then. But yeah. Ah. Tim did not play the Wolves because I had botched the Wolves in the 2v2. We won a new faction show. He did very well with the Pulse War refugees. Oh, he must have been sad not being able to play them, but that's understandable. We want to show lots of different factions. If we post the pic to the Discord, can it come with a list of their socials? Absolutely. I will do that. No worries. Someday someone will redeem. Yes, someone will. I'm sure very quickly. Actually, yeah, we did some other fun stuff with Tim, which you can wait for as well. And speaking of content, we actually have the latest faction video out, which is the, my goodness, Macaron. This is jet lag for you. I just edited them for like 2 hours. The Macaron Synthborn, which one, spell that 10 times. But two, I love making these faction videos because I want to play them every time I edit them. And Peter says he wants to play them every time he videos them. So, you know, it's very exciting to make them. And we are currently at number 10, I think. So we have 8 to go. We're over halfway. Yes, Macaron Synthborn. I just got to like use my brain. It's going to be the first faction you try and want that Terminator. Oh, the Terminator is so cool. It is indestructible. So what that means is this is the special ship that the Macaron Synthborn get. If they upgrade their fighter, they can upgrade it to that one. And basically, when it goes, if it goes to the scrapyard on your turn, it can just immediately go back to your launch bay. So it's very, very, very powerful, indestructible. It's on your turn though, so it's not super OP, but it's a good ship. It's a good ship. Has anyone seen the intro to my Macaron Synthborn? My son cracked up. It was very funny. I enjoyed it. I nearly like tried to make your voice robotic, but then realized I only had like a very little amount of time. I don't know if I could even do that. Now we're in the last leg of who will get it last list. Oh, of getting the game. Oh, we don't know. We don't know. Hopefully everyone gets it at the exact same time. So yeah, what else have I got on my list? Okay, so another thing I wanted to shout out was that Grant Lyon, who is this fella sort of behind me. I am sort of taking up all of the spotlight. I don't know where the light came from, but it looks great on me there. He's behind me. He actually has a comedy special called Silly Moustache Man, is out now. And it is hosted on Dry Bar Comedy. And if you use the code Grant Lyon, so just his name in capital letters, LYON, you get a free subscription for a month, so you can check it out for free. And he, I think I should get the link. I should get the link and put it here. But, you know, if you go follow him on socials, which you should anyway, I'm sure he's put it there as well. I'm missing stuff. Tattoo played the Macaron better than I've ever seen someone. One huge row of industry modules. Mike V knows that moment. I can imagine. Just because he makes some cute games doesn't mean he's not vicious. People think that about me, but I'm Doug has not beaten me at Andromeda's Edge yet, so I'm still 100% win rate with Doug. He's practicing. I'm sure he's going to beat me one day. You know, let's all root Doug on. And then also, we are going to be premiering the official unboxing and reboxing of the all-in Andromeda's Edge, which is happening on Wednesday at 10 a.m. PDT, 6 p.m. UK time. And that should help you those times. We've posted about it in various places on the Facebook group and everything as well. But yeah, really excited. And what that means is when you premiere a video, it's like kind of like this. But the video is as it would be if you normally saw it, but there'll be a live chat as it's literally playing for the first time. Everyone seeing it for the first time will get to join in the chat. Peter and I will be there. We'll try and get more of the team as well. We'll see if Luke is around, he can join in, and Maximus maybe as well. And yeah, we'll get in the chat and we'll be there. And you can see it for the first time, which is really exciting because there has been some unboxings been made, which I've seen most of them, and it's really lovely that people are making them. I think they run around 30 minutes long, maybe because they're real time. This is edited down, so the whole video is 15 minutes. And it's also got labels everywhere so you can know what things are, and it's also got the reboxing in. Now we do have a reboxing video which we posted because Australia got the game really quickly and they were like, can we have a video? So while we were at the retreat, we just quickly cut the end of my half-finished edit off and posted it without anything fancy. There's no audio, but there is me crunching the game and breathing. So people seem to be enjoying the ASMR on that. You've got options. You want to listen to the ASMR? Go for it. You want some funky music, which is coming up in this one, then absolutely. So yeah, I'm really excited and I hope to see everyone there. But yeah. Grantline was so funny. His technique during all plays was to get me off my game. Yeah, he's very distracting with his humor. I will say the way that he enters a room makes everyone else look rubbish, because he entered the room with Megan Trainor playing whilst sort of doing a sassy walk. And because I wasn't wearing my glasses, he wasn't wearing his glasses, nor his hat. I had no idea who it was, but it was very exciting. He would feign offense or get her all on purpose. You caught the faction breakdown by 5 minutes after posting. Very good. Oh, he just kept playing Peter. That's, I definitely see that because I played him in Critter Kitchen and he's sharp. Him and Danny were just like across the table from each other, battling it out. And then we had this fight between, not fight, there's no fights in Critter Kitchen, but there was this intense rivalry between Jason and Tim because Jason just wanted to beat Tim just wanted to beat Jason. It was all very amusing. Jenna was just like storming it, just being absolutely amazing. And I was just there sort of just like doing my usual play the game. This is my brain. Not an ounce of strategy in my head. I just play it for funsies. But yeah. But no, I definitely hope everyone's there for the premiere. I've smashed through this in 30 minutes. Look at that. Peter, what other moments would you like me to talk about from the retreat? I mean, there was incredible food. Peter made, I want to say it was antipasti. Is that what it's called? My brain always goes to like Wallace and Gromit quotes when I think about antipasti. That is a niche British comedy reference. I was chugging the coffee. I love it. But yeah, I mean, like this. Not. Let's go. That's still bad. Let's not. This is better. Let's just look at everyone because I don't like that. We also charcuterie. Well, there was lots of options. Peter and I went on a very large shopping trip to a place called Oliver's, which was lovely. I wish we had it in the UK, where there was just fresh food everywhere. Salad bars. You just go up and get a ticket. Now the go up and get a ticket thing isn't really in the UK anymore, where you get a ticket and you say what you want and they give it to you wrapped up. But yeah, I had a great time there. But we ended up with quite a lot of trolleys. I think we had 4 trolleys. But let's blame that on the packing them into little brown bags, which wastes a lot of space, rather than thinking we had a lot of food. We did have a lot of food. It was fun. and then we rammed it all in the various fridges. And then every day we had a different breakfast. We had, I learned lots of things about American food. Like, we have porridge over here. They have oats. What was it called? What did you call the oat thing? I can't remember. And then we also had jacket potatoes, which you call baked potatoes, and I introduced everyone to tuna mayo. Oh, oatmeal. Sorry, oatmeal. Thank you, Brad. Brad's here. Hey, Brad. Um, I don't know why I was like, "Hey, Brad." But yeah, so we had oatmeal, and yeah, we had tuna mayo on the baked potatoes, and everyone's like, I don't know. I mean, some people are like, it's fine. I like it because they've had it before, but other people are like, I don't know how to feel about this. Fish on a baked potato. And I'm like, trust me, this is the British thing. We either have that or baked beans and cheese. We did have baked beans and cheese as well. I went for the classic baked beans. I went for Heinz, obviously. But that was really fun. We had this whole like area and these big baked potatoes. And Devin did an incredible job getting those all cooked and everything. He cooked a lot. He did a fantastic job. Oh, here we go. Here's Peter's thing. I love making an anti-pesto salad, a bit of charcuterie style, picked cheese, salami, veggies, pasta, all with a light dressing, olive oil, Dijon mustard, and pepperoncini juice. Pepperon and artichokes. Pepperoncini. It's a new thing. I learned a lot of things. And when we did the shopping, we split the big list in half. I took half and pieced the other half, and we went around the shop. And I was just like, what is this word? What's a scallion? what do you call this? So and then I knew what things were, but I didn't know what brands were good. So that was often a problematic thing. But I very much enjoyed the fact that peanut butter could just be made in front of you, and you could also just get your own honey out of a thing. That was awesome. But yeah, I do eat food, just haven't been to America in about 12 years. So. But yeah, and then we also had caterer as well that did some of the evening meals, and we had these massive with Mexican food one night, and then a load of it was Californian style food. It said, I think. But yeah, and then lunch was epic every day. So we had great stuff. What's everyone? Well, I'm curious though. What's everyone's like go to fancy breakfast? Because we had a lot of different choices going on. Have to introduce you to an heb. Heb? Heb? Okay. Jack of Day Night was the best. Devon coated the skin in sea salt. I want another one right now. It was the best one, wasn't it? I mean, that one was catered by us, but gotta love a jacket potato night, I've seen someone on TikTok do this. I don't know what they're calling it. It's like a jacket potato off or something, where they make tiny ones and then they fill them with different fillings and then sort of choosing, just eating them and rating them out of whatever, and then choosing different options and different ones they like and trying them out, which is really cool. Oh, it's a grocery store. Interesting. We have Waitrose over here, which is great, and Marks and Spencer's, but Oliver's was particularly fancy. Very fancy. I also went to a Walmart and a Target. That was my request, to go to those stores because I've been made to believe that they are wonderful. We have those stores in the UK. They are called Tesco's and Asda. They look very similar. So I was like, yes, this is fun, but we don't have the game choice. The choice of games in Target is much better than any of our supermarkets. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let me put a different picture up because this one's big, and I'm gonna just put this one because then it makes me. Yeah, this is not good. Anyway, I tried a thing called an Arnold Palmer, which I'd never heard of before. And an Arnold Palmer is cold black tea with lemonade, but American lemonade. In the UK, lemonade is basically Sprite. We do have fresh lemonade, but if you ask for lemonade, you're going to get fizzy lemonade, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But it was nice. I enjoyed it. I am used to having very sweet iced tea, not unsweetened iced tea, and this definitely helped adding the lemonade in. So, Target does go pretty hard when it comes to their board and card game aisles. I go in there sometimes just to browse and occasionally impulse buy. Yes, I did buy a game. I bought the Target exclusive version of A Gentle Rain, which is a solo game, because FOMO, but also because I already have a version of it, but that one has pretty flowers, like 3D flowers. So I kind of really wanted it for that. But yeah, I can't help. I didn't buy anything else though, if that makes you feel. I didn't have much space in my suitcase. I didn't want to do check any bags in, so that's what I did. But I did discover the games on the Virgin system are very fun too. I enjoyed playing. There's a puzzle game, which is kind of like a gem game. I played that when we were landing in San Francisco, and it was quite enjoyable. It was a good puzzle. Oh, you want to find Gentle Rain? It was fairly easy to find, but I guess it depends on where you are and whether you have a target near you that has it. I was lucky there was a couple of copies there, that's for sure. But yeah, Arnold Palmer's were on the menu. Yeah. Well, you went and got the stuff for it, and I was like, I have no idea what you mean. Who is this Arnold? It was explained to me a couple of times. I don't know many drinks over here either though. If someone's like, how do you make mojito? I'd go, lemon. So I might be my knowledge rather than a British knowledge. But yeah, no, we had a really lovely time. It was fantastic. It was lovely to get to meet Brad in person for the first time after I have worked for Cardboard Alchemy now officially for a year. It's now over a year, which is really cool. And also saw Peter again after the UK Games Expo. The next time will be Essen. So we will be at Essen and we will be showing off Andromeda's Edge. And we have a bunch of plans for that. So if you're coming to Essen, definitely come and say hi. And, you know, if you want to get a demo in, even though I think all of you probably are getting Andromeda's Edge. But if you do fancy a demo, we'll be there. And Luke will be there. And we've got a bunch of fun plans. Definitely say hi. But yeah, I won't be wearing this. I'll be wearing other Andromeda's Edge related clothing. That sounds like I'm wearing like a Andromeda's Edge chef's jacket. No, I'll be wearing t-shirts. So yeah, really excited about Essen. It should be a lot of fun. Does anyone have, if you have any questions about anything, please do ask. I might know the answer. And Peter is here and Brad might be here. So, oh, bye. Also, if you're watching this and you're not in the chat, it's actually the future. Please do ask questions in the comments because I still check and I can reply. We've already started getting questions on the premiered video of the unboxing asking about sleeves. So if you have specific Andromeda's Edge or factions questions, there are plenty of places to ask. We do also have a Facebook group for Andromeda's Edge, for Critic Kitchen, and Flamecraft. So all places that you can ask questions or post pictures if you get your game, if you hug your game, you know, all those things. So yeah, lots of space. But do ask questions now if you have any about the retreat or anything. Other games that I played, I'm gonna like take these pictures away now because it'll just be me. Yay! Other games that we played, I played Things in Rings, which is by Peter C. Hayward and All Play. And that was really fun. It's like Venn diagrams. I mean, it is literally Venn diagrams. And then there are words associated with each ring. And then you get these pictures and you place them in. And then people have to try and get rid of their cards by guessing where they should go. And you have to either correct them, or if they get it right, they get to keep playing cards until they get rid of them. I'm not sure if I've explained that right. I played it once. But it was really fun. I really enjoy graph-related games. That sounds bizarre, but my partner makes graphs for a living, and I do like a graph. What can I say? So I think earlier on someone said, look at that graph, like that classic Nickelback song. I agree. Look at the graph. Graphs are great. Love Things in Rings. Highly, highly recommend from Peter. We are a big fan of Peter C. Hayward, no matter what he says about us. No, he loves us. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic little game. Really pleased I got a chance to play it. I also got to play Far Away again, and I smashed it. That's the only game I think I won this weekend. I got 70 points. I don't even know if that's good. Just no one else did. Yeah, had a lot of fun playing that. A lot of people were new to it, so the usual like realization. Because in Far Away, you're playing cards down, but with the idea that you'll be scoring them in reverse. So you have to remember what you're actually going to have access to at different points. It's really good. I'm not a very good teacher of it, but it's really good fun. Peter C. Hayward, is my second favorite Peter. Is your first favorite the critter? Peter the parrot. Is it? Also, I played a game called, oh, what was the one called that we played? That was the last game that we played. The Gang? Was it The Gang? I think it was The Gang. I know I've got it here somewhere. Let's just like slowly. Oh, it's all video. It's all video. I think it was The Gang. Pretty sure it was The Gang. It was a shiny gold box. It was very exciting. It's The Gang. It's The Gang. And in The Gang, which Jenna played as well, in The Gang, you are trying to, as a group, work out who has the worst all the way up to the best poker hand so that you can unlock a safe. But it's really interesting. I was really surprised as well. Jenna was also surprised because it said it was kind of like The Crew, but with poker, and I was like, I don't really like The Crew. I'm not a huge fan of trick taking, usually because it doesn't work super well for 2 players. That's kind of my main player count. But I I really enjoyed that. What you do is there were 4 rounds of kind of deduction until you had to try and get everyone in the right order. So you would get 2 cards, and then you would take 1 up to 6. You take a poker chip that had that number on it, and then you'd be like thinking, I think I'm the worst, or I think I'm 3rd place, or I think I'm the best at 6. And then people would be going, no, I need that 3. And you'd sort of be going, okay, so this is roughly what people think they are, and then more cards would be revealed called the flop. No idea what that means. I don't play poker. And then you go, okay, using this as a guide, I now think I'm more of a 2, or I now think I'm better. The people are going, okay, so you think you've gotten better, which maybe means this or that. And it was really fascinating trying to math it out. And then at the end, we have to hope that we've got everyone in the right order by the 4th round of deduction, to see if everyone reveals, goes 1, 2, 3, and then you see if you've hit an alarm or unlocked a safe, and you need to unlock 3 before you hit all 3 alarms. If that makes sense. Apparently I don't explain games for a living. But I really enjoyed it. And it's a 3+ player game, so I'm like, I really want it, even though I'm barely ever going to play it. It was really fun to play with Grant, who knew it really well. He was really good at mathing out what people had. Also, I learned a lot more about poker hands. Also, a good explanation. Yay! I have no confidence in my explaining games on the fly. That's why I edit things. But yeah, so basically, I really enjoyed it, and we played it twice. And the first time we lost, I think, but the second time we actually got it right. It was incredible. And we're talking like a difference of 1 card. At one point, someone who said they were 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, so all the way up to the best one, it was a difference of 1 card. It was like a Jack 5, a Jack 6, and a Jack 7. The fact that we got that was incredible. I really enjoyed that, and I hope I get a chance to play it more. I definitely want to get a copy for Doug because he loves games like that. I just don't know who we'll play it with, but fingers crossed. So Peter also played it. That's the game that we won. And yeah, I think we'll have to get it. We'll have to play it at Essen. I think it should be a good team one. It was crazy. It was such a great moment, especially when it was like reveal and then reveal, yes. And then I was like, but wait, reveal, yes. That was awesome. So yeah, really enjoyed that. I also played, there was a language making game called Da Da Da, which was interesting, where you kind of have random things and you go boo, bee, bah, and you're sort of making your own language quickly and then trying to decipher things using that language. That's a terrible explanation, but I can't explain more games. But that one was good fun. I enjoyed it. It was a quick game. And yeah, there was a bunch of games, little games that we played, a bunch of little games. Everyone's now talking about trick-taking games. Cat in the Box. I've heard of this. Is this by, I want to say Bezier, Cat in the Box, because I've seen a lot of large cats on their stands. 4 suits, you decide the suit of the card when you play it, and there are 5 of each number, so eventually someone causes a paradox. Interesting. It's a real touch and go for me with trick-taking. I don't know why. I don't know why, because some games I enjoy of it and some I don't. But yeah, it is Bezier. Yay! I got that one right. Look at that. Look at the But yeah, lots of games to play. Jenna, were there any other games that you played that you were like, that was a big, and you don't have to say Creed Kitchen or Andromeda's Edge. We'll just assume that's already said. Because so you're like, oh, the fantastic game with the critters. But I am excited to see you play it solo, because I think that'll be awesome to see, because I know you love playing things solo. Which is a very exciting mode that's in Critter Kitchen. If any of you haven't late pledged, you don't have loads of time left, because I think it's like just after Essen that we're going to close it. So if you are thinking about it, you want to get the fancy version with all the beautiful wooden bits and the player trays and metal coins, and there's just so much stuff. The stars are my favorite. Then yeah, check it out. Late pledge today. Yes, I want to give you like a star, but I actually can't. So I'll give you like a Gen Z. Is that a Gen Z heart? No, I actually can't do it. I'll give you a millennial heart, I guess. Expressions. Wait, late pledge for all the fixings. Where was it? Expressions was a great deduction. I didn't get to play that. I saw that being played and I missed it, and I do have it, so I'm gonna have to play that soon. 3 of a Kind. Yes, I did play that, and I was truly awful at it. 3 of a Kind was. Can I explain this one? Oh my goodness. There's a topic such as cutlery, and then 3 players have a word. So the fanciest cutlery, the smelliest cutlery, cutlery that would steal from you, and then you have to guess what that player would write for that prompt. And I'm an idiot. I will happily tell you that I was a fool, because I got legless creatures, and I got crunchiest legless creatures, but also had to guess on a fancy legless creature, and I wrote otter. Let's let that settle in for a second. I put otter. For my own, I put a fish because I thought they were quite crunchy, but there were better answers to that. But otter. And I thought they were like a mermaid. I guess I just kind of in my head thought there was just like a furry mermaid. I'm going to blame the jet lag for all of that. They said it was entertaining, and that's all that matters, really, is that my inability. I got 0. That got 0. I'm going to try and be better. I think the game is by Tim Eisner from Weird City Games, because he did Leaf and I think Canopy. So it's fascinating. He's done a party game. It's completely different from all the eco plant ones, but it's really cool. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, it was good fun. But yeah, otters apparently have legs. I was very sad to discover otters can be very mean. I'm just going to check if there's any other topics that Peter wanted me to reveal or anything, because he's trapped. Nope, all good. No messages. Seals don't have legs and are furry. Do you know? Yeah, I think I was thinking of a brown furry seal. That's what I think I was thinking of. Yeah. Do you know what? I honestly was thinking of an Animal Crossing seal, and I don't know why. I think I just thought Animal Crossing seal doesn't have legs. It was a blur, but I did have a lot of fun playing it, and I joined very late in the game, which is why I had 0 points. Anyway, but yeah, what other games are people playing this weekend? I am going to be playing Nature, which is Beast. I need to unbox it. It's massive. I'm also going to be playing Ice and Idols, which is it's a prototype for the sequel to Block and Key. I don't know if that's a secret or not. I've realized. Fingers crossed not. But yeah, very excited to play that. So the difference between a seal and a sea lion. The seals are furry, the sea lions aren't. You're asking the wrong person here, because I clearly don't know the difference between an otter and a seal. So I think Google's your friend on that one. I don't know anything. You played that one and really enjoyed it. Which one? Was it Ice and Idols? Is it a secret? Don't tell anyone. I don't think it is. You'll be playing Flamecraft with your daughter. Oh, I hope you have a lovely time. That's so lovely. I'd like to crack out Flamecraft. I would love to. That would be nice. Currently, I have Andromeda's Edge set up in my lounge, and if I have, oh, Ice and Idols, cool, yay! I'm excited. I just got the bits to kind of play with it. There are these bits, but I'm excited. Here we go. Sea lions are built for land. They can walk on their front flippers and have differently structured tails. Oh, I was probably thinking of that. I should have said seal. I would have still been wrong. I actually can't remember what was Brad's most dramatic legless critter. But you know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to play it. I really enjoyed Block and Key. It's a fascinating visual puzzle that it changes from different angles. So I'm really excited to play that. Nature, I have absolutely no idea anything about it. I'll be Doug's like, oh, big game. But Cobra, that was your most dramatic. What was your most dramatic? What did you guess for crunchiest legless animal? I can't remember what anyone guessed. Played a 3-player Sagrada last weekend, and we all managed to fully complete our windows with no gaps. That's incredible. I never had a gapless Sagrada. But you know, we all try. We all try. Yeah, I've currently got Andromeda's Edge set up because I was filming bits for the faction videos, and it's currently just set up to play. So I'm tempted to be like, Doug, you want to start Saturday morning with a game? But he's probably on a big walk. He usually does on a big walk. Like, Doug, you doing a play? It's all set up. We'll see. We'll see if I can persuade him to lose again. No, he might win this time. I think he's got a plan. He's got a plan. Maybe he'll pick his own faction. Who knows? But yeah, this has been lovely. I think I've remembered everything. I hope so. I just want to shout out all those brilliant creators. And you know, I will, as Ellie suggested, we'll put it in the Discord with links to all the creators, and definitely go and check out Jenna's lovely, very relaxing video. I genuinely would watch that while I ate dinner. It's the kind of like, it's very calming and it's really lovely. And see if you can catch me or Peter or Brad roaming around in the background. I think you might be able to. There was one in 3 of a Kind, which was the safest method for cooking an egg. There was also one that was what's the most secretive egg? And we all guessed boiled egg. Or which kind of egg would have a secret? Don't know. But yeah, but they didn't put boiled egg, and I was like, boiled egg. We were all going, boiled egg, because boiled egg. But no. No one guessed safe for cooking egg was the microwave, no open flame or boiling water. Kinder Surprise deviled egg. I wonder if we can play, you know, that game on here with like a bunch of people. That would be fun. That would be fun. But yes, I will put links to all these people that I can. Not everyone. Some of the people don't have links into the Discord, and definitely go and check them out and go give them a follow, give them some love. Oh, thank you, Jenna. I miss it too. I miss a regular sleep pattern as well. But I do. It was so quick. It was so quick. We need like 2-week long retreats. I don't know how much that will cost, and that's not my choice. But you know, maybe if companies, publishers just stack them up, you know, never-ending board game holiday. But I don't know if you're going to Essen, but a few of these lovely people are, and you'll see us there. So if you come to Essen and say hi, that's also a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. If you have any questions, comment them on this video. And I like to come up with a vegetable or a fruit that people will comment in the actual comments. This is the live chat that you're commenting in. Jenna, do you want to pick a vegetable that people shall comment, and that will mean I know that you got to the end of the video? Jenna won't be at Essen. Sad. Essen's the best. Everyone should come to Essen. Only just for the spiral potatoes, but you know, what can I say? But yes, I like to get people to write a vegetable so that I know that they got this far, you know. Oh, artichoke. Love it. We have an artichoke. So yeah, comment artichoke. And look forward to also speaking to you all on Wednesday next week, 10 a.m. PDT, 6 p.m. UK time, where will be the live premiere of the very fancy unboxing and reboxing edited by this just fantastic person. So yeah, I will speak to you then, and have a lovely weekend. Goodbye.